Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought, why do I feel more tired now than when I went to bed? You're not alone. After 65, mornings can feel a little slower, stiffer, and heavier than they used to. But here's the beautiful truth: your mornings don't have to be a struggle. In fact, what you do in the first hour after waking up can completely shape the rest of your day. The way you greet the morning sets the tone not just for your energy, but for your independence, your mobility, and even your mood. Think about it, every day is a fresh start. No matter what happened yesterday, when the sun rises, you get another chance to choose how you'll live today. And when you're over 65, those choices become even more important. Because staying active and independent isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about keeping the freedom to do what you love, whether that's walking to the park, cooking your favorite meal, or playing with your grandchildren. In this video, we're going to explore 5 powerful morning routines that can help you feel stronger, move with confidence, and carry a sense of calm energy into the day ahead. These aren't complicated programs or unrealistic schedules. They're simple, doable habits that anyone can weave into their morning, starting right now. And the best part? They don't just boost your health in the short term. Over time, they can help protect your independence, sharpen your mind, and make your later years some of the most rewarding of your life. So, let's dive into the very first morning routine that can transform the way you start your day: gentle movement as soon as you wake up. Now, I don't mean running a marathon before breakfast or hitting the gym the moment your feet hit the floor. I'm talking about a few minutes of stretching, loosening your joints, and reminding your body that it's alive and ready to move. When you wake up, your muscles are stiff because they've been at rest for hours. Blood flow slows during the night, and joints can feel tight, especially if you've dealt with arthritis or chronic pain. That's why many people over 65 notice they feel achy or unsteady first thing in the morning. But a short stretching routine, just 5 to 10 minutes, can make a world of difference. Imagine reaching your arms above your head, rolling your shoulders in slow circles, gently turning your neck side to side, or lifting your knees one at a time as if you're marching in place. These little movements may not seem like much, but they signal to your body that it's time to wake up fully. Your circulation improves, your balance gets steadier, and your mind feels clearer. Some people even like to keep a chair nearby and do simple seated stretches if standing feels unsteady. The key is consistency. By making gentle movement the first thing you do every morning, you're building a protective shield against stiffness and falls, the 2 biggest threats to independence as we age. Now, once you've loosened up your body, it's time to move on to the second morning habit: staying hydrated. This might sound almost too simple, but let me explain why it's so powerful. Overnight, your body goes 6, 7, sometimes even 8 hours without water. That means when you wake up, you're already slightly dehydrated. And dehydration doesn't just make you feel thirsty, it can make you dizzy, weak, and forgetful. In older adults, it's one of the most overlooked reasons for low energy and confusion. So here's a small but mighty routine to try: keep a glass or bottle of water by your bedside. Before you even reach for your phone, before you check the news, before you brew that cup of coffee, take a slow drink of water. Think of it as refueling your body after the night. This simple step not only helps your digestion and circulation, but it also jumpstarts your metabolism for the day. And if plain water feels a little boring, add a squeeze of lemon or a few cucumber slices for a refreshing flavor. Some people even enjoy warm water with a bit of honey, which feels comforting and soothing to the stomach. Whatever way you choose, that first glass of water is like giving your body a gentle good morning hug. It's also worth remembering that hydration helps prevent some of the problems that sneak up on us with age, like urinary infections, constipation, and even muscle cramps. By starting your morning with water, you're taking a small but important step toward avoiding those issues down the line. At this point, you've already set your body on the right track: your muscles are awake, your circulation is flowing, and your cells are hydrated. That combination alone can change how your day feels. But there's another routine that can make mornings not just healthier, but more joyful. It's something many people overlook: yet it has an incredible impact on energy, independence, and even longevity. When you've nourished your body with a mindful breakfast, the next natural step is to set your intentions for the day. Too often, mornings slip by on autopilot. You get dressed, handle chores, maybe flip on the television, and before you know it, the day feels half gone. But when you take just a few quiet minutes in the morning to center yourself, you create a calm, purposeful energy that carries you through whatever the day may bring. This doesn't have to look like sitting cross-legged on the floor for hours. It could be as simple as sitting in a comfortable chair, closing your eyes, and taking 3 deep breaths. You might silently repeat an affirmation like, "I am strong, I am capable, I am grateful for today." Or you could write a few lines in a small notebook, what you're thankful for, or one thing you'd like to focus on. These simple practices anchor your mind, helping you feel more balanced and in control instead of scattered or rushed. You may be surprised at how powerful this small step can be. A morning of intention doesn't erase life's challenges, but it gives you steadiness. It turns the day from something that happens to you into something you actively shape. Think of it like putting both hands on the steering wheel before you start the drive. You're still going to face bumps, turns, and traffic, but you're guiding the direction with clarity. And once your mind feels steady, it's time to remind your body of its strength. Many people assume that after a certain age, exercise becomes less important, but in truth, the opposite is true. Gentle but consistent movement each morning signals to your muscles and joints, we're still in use. That message can make the difference between struggling to rise from a chair and standing with ease, between shuffling through the day and moving with confidence. You don't need to follow an intense workout routine to feel the benefits. A few minutes of gentle stretching can loosen stiff joints. Rolling your shoulders, lifting your arms overhead, and slowly bending side to side can wake up your spine. A short walk around your home, your garden, or even just marching lightly in place helps circulation and steadies your balance. If you have light hand weights or even water bottles, lifting them a few times strengthens the muscles that keep you independent in daily tasks. The key is consistency, not intensity. Your body thrives on rhythm, and when you begin most mornings with movement, it becomes a habit that protects your independence. Each small effort is an investment in your freedom, the freedom to walk with confidence, to carry your groceries, to keep up with the grandchildren, or simply to enjoy the comfort of moving without pain. You may find that as your body warms up and your muscles loosen, your energy rises as well. That burst of alertness isn't just in your imagination. It's your body responding to the signal that you are awake, alive, and ready for the day. This simple ritual of mindful movement not only supports your physical strength but also boosts your mood, leaving you feeling more optimistic and engaged. As you weave these practices together, intention for the mind and gentle movement for the body, you create mornings that don't feel rushed or routine, but sacred in their own quiet way. They remind you that age doesn't mean limitation, it means learning to care for yourself in ways that are smarter, kinder, and deeply rewarding. When your mind is calm and your body is awake, there's one more habit that makes a world of difference, spending a few moments outside, or at least by a sunny window, to soak up natural light. Sunlight is one of the most powerful signals for your internal clock, telling your body it's time to be alert. Just 10 minutes outdoors in the morning can help regulate your sleep at night, improve your mood during the day, and give your body a boost of vitamin D, which is vital for bone strength and immunity. Imagine stepping out into your garden, or even just onto your porch, with a warm cup of tea. You take a slow breath, feel the air on your skin, notice the birds, the trees, or even the distant hum of life around you. These moments connect you to the world and remind you that every day is a fresh gift. It's a small ritual, but it brings balance between your inner self and the outer world, lifting your spirit in a way that no pill or supplement could replace. And finally, there's the habit of practicing gratitude. This one may seem small, but it's often the most powerful. After 65, life is filled with both blessings and challenges. Gratitude doesn't ignore the difficulties, it simply shifts your focus to what remains good and beautiful. Each morning, You might name 3 things you're thankful for: a phone call from a loved one, the comfort of your home, or even the simple fact that you woke up today with another chance to live. This habit strengthens resilience. When gratitude becomes part of your morning, your heart feels lighter, and the little annoyances of the day lose their power over you. When you combine these 5 routines, hydrating, eating mindfully, setting intentions, moving your body, stepping into the light, and practicing gratitude, you create a foundation for independence and vitality. None of these habits are extreme or complicated. They don't require expensive equipment or hours of your time. What they do require is your willingness to honor yourself each morning with small, intentional choices. Remember, aging doesn't mean fading away. It means growing into a wiser, stronger, and often freer version of yourself. By caring for your mornings, you give yourself the best chance to live each day with energy, confidence, and purpose. Small actions add up, and the life you build with them is one where you're not just existing, but thriving. So as you rise tomorrow, think of this as a gentle reminder. The way you greet the morning sets the tone for everything that follows. Make it a ritual of care, strength, and gratitude, and watch how it transforms the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found these habits inspiring, I'd love to hear about the routines that make your mornings brighter. Share them in the comments. I always enjoy reading your stories and learning from your wisdom. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living a strong, independent, and joyful life after 60. Here's to mornings that keep you moving, minds that stay sharp, and hearts that remain full. Remember, you are never too old to begin again, and every sunrise is proof of that.